Good morning, Riverside, and welcome back to 1 Million Cups. We have a presenter today. His name is Goth, and he's going to be talking about repurposed plastics.
Thank you, Ralph. Good morning, everybody. Today I'm here to talk to you about a problem that we have in our environment that is massive. It's called plastic. You know, if you look at the world, we've got plastic everywhere. Everywhere you look, you see plastic. In fact, over 300 million tons of plastic are produced around the world every year. And when we're done with it, what do? We throw it away. It ends up in landfills, places like this. And while our use of plastic has gone up and up and up, our recovery of plastic remains very, very low. You would think that when you put stuff into a blue bin, that the plastic gets recycled, but in fact only 8% of the plastic that goes into those blue bins actually gets recycled. That's the lowest amount of any type of recyclable material. So what happens to that plastic? It ends up in landfills. Even worse, it gets littered and goes into our waterways, where 3 to 5 million tons of plastic ends up in the ocean every year. It washes up on our beaches, or even worse, it has an impact on the animal life. You can see this albatross on Midway Atoll ate so much plastic that it died. Enough said. So we've got an idea. What if we take all that plastic and actually turn it into products people can use? Like building products, playgrounds, picnic tables. The demand for that kind of product is huge. If you see this slide, you can see that it's expected to be over $5 billion next year. With that kind of demand, there are all kinds of companies that are in the market. So as you can see, there are a number of companies that are actually making plastic lumber today. But the problem they have is they can only use two grades. They use mainly the number 1 and number 2 plastic, which makes it a very high value commodity. What that means is they have to pay a lot for their feedstock. We have the only system in the world that can actually take all kinds of plastic, even the ones that are considered unrecyclable like styrofoam, and turn it into products. It's called jet technology. There are over 160 facilities around the world that are using jet technology today, but none in the United States. We are going to be the first company to produce this type of product. I'm building a facility right here, about 2 miles from here in Paris, California. It's going to be about 52,000 square feet, and it's going to produce these plastic products using this advanced jet technology. And what we'll be able to do is offer a product that's at a lower price. It's actually better than what's on the market today. It's green. It's actually 100% recycled plastic. There's nothing else in there. And we get higher margins because we're using the plastic that nobody can do anything else with except either throw it in a landfill or ship it off to China. We've combined our efforts with the International Environmental Youth Campaign, which has created a dynamic cause-related marketing program that'll actually get the word out to consumers that there's a new product on the market. And so we're working with people like Lowe's, Home Depot, and Costco, and the International Environmental Youth Campaign to get the word out and to provide a good product to the customer. So each plant can consume 25 million tons of plastic waste every year. We can sell it at a little over $1 a pound. We have a 60% gross margin. We're looking at about a $10 million pre-tax profit every year off of one of these plants. So in 5 years, I want to build 12 plants. We'll do about $427 million in revenue, and our pre-tax profit will be close to $200 million. Our targeted launch is January of 2016, and I'm looking for help from the 1 Million Cups community to make this a reality. Thanks a lot.